If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in here to the Centier Bank Studios. It's game night in the region, Friday night number 5 in Northwest Indiana. I'm Chris Ramirez here with Andrew Mild in the Centier Bank Studios. We have the hometown scoreboard coming up here for you, courtesy of your neighborhood Strachan Van Til. It's all a part of the Hose Connections halftime report. Andrew, we're connecting the first half and the second half of tonight's ball game here on the Hose Connections halftime report. Let's go through some scores. One of our games that we have on tonight out at the Brickyard, 7-0 Hobart leads Andrean.
Yeah, that's a dogfight out there right now. Two really good defenses standing stout, and Hobart was able to close out that first half with a touchdown.
Another one of our games, Chesterton just took the lead over Valpo, 7-6 in the third at Viking Field. Bit of a surprise here.
I was curious about that because we've seen Thomas Berta get slowed down last week against Michigan City, only ran for 64 yards. So Chesterton slowing him down, forcing Callan Hosick to beat him, and so far he has been able to.
Yep, and Chesterton without the services of Brady McCormick, if not possibly the whole season, we certainly hope not, watched him his whole career, and what a difference he is for Chesterton. But tonight, they're getting it done, perhaps with him inspiring from the sidelines because he did have ACL injury and surgery. So best of luck to Brady McCormick going on the rest of the way. We hope he gets healthy. But, yeah, what a surprise there. I think, when we saw that early on that Brady wasn't going to be there, he kind of carries that offense, does a lot for him. We had to wonder, how's that going to go? Is Valpo going to, put a whooping on him? Not so far. You got to give Chesterton a lot of credit. They're hanging tough. They lead by 1 point in the third. And how about the Munster Mustangs? This is a team we all wondered, where are those wins going to come from? Well, they're coming tonight. It looks like they got big lead over EC, 27-0.
Well, it's not only where the wins are going to be coming from, where the points going to be coming from.
There you
scored
go.
For the first 4 weeks. They've scored 27 points here today, and I even saw some of the players when they were scoring some of those touchdowns. They are jubilant, and they're having themselves a fun time at home.
Well, when it doesn't happen every night, you got to enjoy it when it does.
Exactly.
And for Munster, kind of a first on the season here, and who knows how many more times they'll get the opportunity to be in this position. But good luck to him tonight. I don't know, maybe it's homecoming or some other reason to celebrate over there.
I think it is homecoming.
Okay? Yeah, it might very well be. So hopefully the fans are enjoying it as well. Hammond Central with their first home game of the year. They've got Culver Academy in town, 28-23 right now. The Wolves lead the Eagles in this one.
Yeah, you looked at the stats. Both defenses have been pretty lackluster this year, and is playing right up to it. Both teams are at 28-17 at the half. Culver comes out, scores a touchdown. Should be a really fun finish if you like offense.
Absolutely. We're going through the Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard. As I said, that is courtesy of your neighborhood Strachan Van Til Food Market. We're doing it all from the Centier Bank Studios in Highland. And right now, this is the Hose Connections halftime report with Andrew Mild. I'm Chris Ramirez. And how about this one in the GSSC? Number 8 Griffith taking on number 6 Griffith taking on number 8 River Forest. 25-21 at the Swamp. River leads the Panthers in this one.
Yeah, I was really curious to see how the option was going to give Griffith fits tonight, and it seems like it is. And River Forest, they're enjoying the lead, but can't expect the Panthers to go away. They're a tough team to beat, and I expect to be a fun finish in the fourth quarter, game you need to turn into.
Isn't that something? Somebody other than Griffith running the option and kind of running it down their throat as well. What a irony that is. Hanover down at the farm, Fred Jones Field tonight hosting the Wildcats. It's 14-0 at the half. Hanover leads in this one.
Yeah, I expect Hanover to score a lot more points than 14 in the first half, but I wonder if they're saving some for the second half. They're a really good football team. There's a reason why there's number 2 next to their name. I expect their senior backfield to step up.
We talked about the score with the Valpo-Chesterton game. Never a night off in the Duneland. Here's another example. Lake Central has LaPorte coming in. Long bus ride. Longest drive in the Duneland from LaPorte to Lake Central. you would think, man, maybe the legs will be a little tired or whatever. Lake Central's played pretty well this season. LaPorte has struggled this season, but right now in the third, the Slicers lead by a deuce, 12-10.
Yeah, and LaPorte's offense has really struggled this year, only coming in averaging 8.5 points. I saw them play against Valpo, and it looks like they have found something that is working tonight. Let's see if they can continue to go there and see if they can walk away with a big win against Lake Central on the road.
Yeah. Now, closest game to us right now is over at the Zipper in Highland. The Lowell Red Devils are in. They lead at 28-0 in the third. I drove by there a little while ago, Andrew. No parking to be found anywhere. Side streets are full of cars. I could see the top end of the bleachers were filled with people standing up on the Highland side. So I don't know, big occasion, maybe homecoming there as well. I don't know. But so far, not a whole lot for the home fans to cheer about in this one.
Yeah, the Lowell Red Devils leading 28-0, and kind of looking at the numbers for Lowell, I was shocked to see that their defense hasn't really been there for them this year. They're allowing more than 50 points a game. They need a shutout win badly because, you've been around a long time. Lowell, they love their running game, they love their defense, and their defense pitching a shutout right now.
Yeah, and I don't know if you heard, because I just found out last week myself, the new Inferno now is no longer ankle-deep grass. There will be no more mud bowls or mud games or grassy uniforms anymore. They went to turf, so who knows, maybe Lowell will turn into a speed game down there.
Maybe, but that's the fun part about going to Lowell, is going down there, getting a little dirty.
It was fun, but we'll get used to the new one, I guess, sooner or later. Another game we have tonight, this one in the Duneland, couple of top 10 teams, Maryville and Michigan City battling it out. 14-6 at the Purple Palace right now. The Pirates lead the Wolves.
Yeah, Michigan City, from what I've seen last week and even this week, they are a second-half team. They had two really good drives against Valpo's defense. Couldn't score on either of those drives. They come out of halftime locker room, score a touchdown, one of the best defenses you're going to find in their region. And I think Trent Hart, their quarterback, criminally underrated for Michigan City.
All right, taking another look here at a game not too far down the street from us. We like to call it the land that time forgot, but then they went and upgraded all their stuff, so we can't call it any of that anymore. But Morton Governors, you know what? They've had a tough season so far. 35-0 right now. They lead Calumet at the half.
It is shocking considering when you look at the records. Morton hadn't won a game all year. Calumet was 3-1, and it's a blowout at the half. I'm shocked by that running clock to start off the third quarter.
How about that? All right, speaking of running clocks, to start the third quarter tonight at the Dog Pound, Bulldog Turf, your old stomping grounds. The number one Crown Point Bulldogs lead Portage 42-7 at the half. This is a pretty good improved Portage football club. It just doesn't seem to matter who Crown Point plays. They're doing this to everybody.
The only thing I'm mad about is Crown Point waited till I graduated in 18 to become a good football team. But I played I played baseball with Noah Ehrlich's brother, so I knew him when he was real young, and he transferred to Crown Point. It's a big deal, and that guy's leading the region in passing for a reason. The guy's super talented. Crown Point looking like they're going to try and go back to state for a second year in a row.
How about it? They are on a roll. I can't remember seeing anybody that's been this dominant against good competition week in and week out for the length of time they have been, and I see no signs of it slowing down anytime soon. A couple other games we want to give scores out on. Whiting and Westside tonight up on the lakefront. The Cougars lead the Oilers 18-6 in this one. The Wolves and the Bearcats going at it out in Boone Grove Grove Township. 14-0 right now. Wheeler leads that at the half. Knox leads Glenn, all you Russ Radke fans. The Redskins lead Knox 26-7. Elkhart is leading New Prairie 17-14. And Justin, did we get a score on North Judson yet? No score on North Judson. We're looking for that. Couple of local scores we're looking for as well. That includes the Eagles, the Battle of the Eagles, Bowman Academy, and Lake Station out at the Snake Pit. If anybody has that, either message us or pop it in on the score line for this post or the scoreboard post. All we ask is that you be accurate. Don't make us look too bad. Also looking for the Patriots and Warriors, the Calumet Christian Patriots and the Bishop Knoll Warriors, so we don't have those scores, but Skibbs is up there working on them. Stay with us. We've got a live hometown scoreboard running for you, courtesy of your neighborhood Strachan Van Til. That goes all night during the games. We update them as we get them, and then once the games are all final and we have them all, we'll run an additional final scoreboard for you later on, so you don't have to sit through all of the updates. What scores you see will be final. That's available to you on Instagram. You can find it on YouTube and on our Facebook page as well. All right, Andrew, great having you back with us. You were the voice of the Railcats all summer, and now you're going to be hanging out with us through the fall, so we're looking forward to that. Thoughts on the first Friday night of the season for you?
I think it's been really fun to watch all the football games and get paid to do it. So thanks for that, Chris.
I'm paying you? Wait a minute. I thought this was for fun.
It is for fun. The fun and cash.
All right.
But no, you got some really good talent, getting to really see it across the levels. I did a couple of games early seeing Valpo, but really seeing just how talented the region is at football. It's always amazing to me how Friday nights in the fall, everything shuts down, see the crowds going towards the respective high schools. And I'm just really curious to see if anyone can catch Crown Point.
All right, yeah, me too. We'll be back later on. We're going to have the Region Football wrap-up show after our games have all concluded for the evening. We got 4 games for you that we're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, the IHSA, and at regionsports.com. So if you want to watch some football, you can find that. Again, we've got the scoreboards posted all over the place, courtesy of your neighborhood Strack and Van Til. And then when the games are done, Mike DeWan will come back. He'll join you right back here in the Centier Bank Studios, and you guys will wrap it all up.
Yeah, Mike's having a great time right now. He's at Maryville for that Michigan City game. I'm jealous. That's a game I wish I would have went to. That's going to be a really good game.
That is a rock'em sock'em one going on over there right now. And the Purple Palace, always a fun place. You know, there's no track between the bleachers and the sidelines.
No.
So
they're hearing
not
it
a
right
lot
now.
of room. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Fans are right on top of the action. It's a beautiful thing. So, all right, well, that's going to do it for this edition of the Hose Connections Halftime Report. We have done our job. We've connected the first half and the second half of tonight's ball games for you, and we do that from the Centier Bank Studios while giving you all of the scores on the hometown scoreboard, courtesy of your neighborhood Strack and Van Til Food Market. I got Justin Cole in here. Zach Miller's upstairs with Skibbs. He's Andrew Mild. I'm Chris Ramirez. Everybody else is out working. They'll all be back later. We'll be eating some Squeegee's Pizza. So stick around. More to come here on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
If you work with industrial, pneumatics, or hydraulics, and you're in need of maintenance or repair, you need the right connection. For over 20 years, Hose Connections in Hammond has been the premier leader in the hydraulics industry. Hose Connections is a one-stop shop for sales and service of pneumatics and hydraulics. Hose Connections continues to grow their network of industry contacts, which allows them to meet even your toughest expectations. To learn more, visit HoseConnectionsInc.com. Hose Connections in Hammond. Proven under pressure.